There are these pseudo signs that says you can make it now. There's something called late bloomers. There's something called child stars. Study both of them. Child stars, where are they now? Late bloomers, how far did it take them to bloom? And then tell me if there's a science to it.
Time for another Legends Corner TMS family, or what I like to call another TMS Masterclass. Now, my next guest is someone who's got one of the most comforting, the most iconic, and most recognizable voices in South African radio. I'm talking about Mr. Thabo T-Bose Mokwele. Let's go. I want to go back to the younger version of Uncle T. I know from my side, as someone who wanted to study music as a subject in school,
Yes.
it was a little bit easy convincing them because they saw me loving music. So they were able to say yes. What are some of the moments that led to, number one, your dad eventually just saying, I've done my part, you do your rest as a man, and your mom to warm up to say, oh, sure, Mara, okay, it's fine.
I was closer to my mom than I was with my dad. And we spoke about almost everything with that girl, right? So she was opposing me doing radio more than my dad. My dad was my first supporter. And when she passed on, my dad and I got closer because now our girl is gone. You know what I mean? So I remember asking him, what made you support me the way you did? Because you paid for my education. I'm not going to use it. What made you say, let the boy be? He said, he said to me, I can't put it in words, it was in your eyes. I saw it.
Sure.
But,
You're not going to change
there's no changing his mind.
It's done.
It's done.
This was courtesy.
He says, right there, I saw it. But like, okay. He knows what he's talking about.
Sure.
So there's only one way to find out, let him do it. And them seeing the success of it. Because my mom, in 3 months, she saw it. Because that's when she said, okay, teach me. I then understood why she was saying no. It was unsustainable. Why? Because she doesn't know how it works. So when you start explaining the business of radio, how it works, how it makes money, she was like, what? Really? I was like, yeah. Yes.
Sure.
I said, we make money per 30 seconds. And we tend to fall back and take, people that are established, which is important because then what they do, they bring stability and relevance, okay? And familiarity. But we then overlook what young talent can do. I'm from an era where we were all unknowns. There was no one with a name. No, you hear me? No one with a name. But it became a force. So I come from that school. So for me, it's not even about who's behind the mic, right? Isn't name-wise. It's about what they do. We're in the music business. Can you sell the music? Can you make me love a song I don't like?
Oh, I don't know.
Or can you make me at least listen to it? Can you make me listen to ads? I don't want to hear ads, I want to hear music. But can you make me listen to ads? See, the art. Do you have the art? Not only that, do you have the passion? Is it about the time slot you're doing, or is it about radio? See, if you want to make it on radio or in anything in life, you must be available. Always be available. That's why those who are passionate about what they do, they don't feel like it's work. Because at any given moment, they are ready to do the work. So, should they wake me up in my slumber, say, T, we need you to come in early, and you need to do a early morning show because Homuzo is not feeling well. Okay.
It's radio.
No, it's not because I'm T-Bose. No, it's radio.
Yeah.
I remember there was a time where I was even telling myself, no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. And the universe has a way of saying, oh, really? You don't want to do what?
We'll see.
So you don't want to do talk? Okay.
We'll see.
And then I get a call from my program manager. Here. Says, John Perlman is not feeling well. I need you to do the show. You know how to prep for a music show.
Yes.
What about talk? And that was the conversation where it's like, dude, don't talk to me like you don't know how radio works. I need you to do the show. And he dropped the call. And I was there. Did the show. If there's one thing that YFM did, and I value them for it to this very day, is that as much as we did make it via the, through the auditions, we were 22 of us that made it through there. Before they could take us on air, they took us on a 2-week training course. And we had to sit around the table in the small room in the heat of spring, learning radio, the basics of radio. But what we got out of it was more than basics of radio. We learned something. Criticism is part of the work. Because we were encouraged to criticize each other, critique each other in an open room. So you immediately knew right there, this is a chain. The weakest link just basically affects the whole thing. And the strong link knows they are not strong if the weakest link is lagging behind. So we gave each other constant feedback. Number 2, this is not about you. Leave your ego at the door, man.
As we're moving into especially the more masterclass how-to elements of this conversation, what would you say to someone in terms of how they build that courage in order to grow, to self-introspect, learn self, to be able to go where they need to go?
The day you stop learning, the day you're dead. You being vulnerable doesn't necessarily mean you are weak or you are a target. In any environment, we walk in with CVs, glowy and all of that. It's a new environment. If you're not going to be able to adapt to everyone there, you are going to struggle. Because it starts with the guy who's going to open the gate for you, the security. You relating to him, right? There's something there, the tea lady. There's something there, the CFO. There's something there. Any of them, should you fail to be vulnerable to say, where can I get a cup? I need to make coffee. And they'll be like, CEO, you want to make yourself coffee? Just say I want coffee. Now you know the protocol. You see what I'm saying? Oh, okay. How do you like your coffee? This is how I like my coffee. Oh, but please show me how you make it when you're not around, then I know. Now they're exposing you to the infrastructure. You are remaining teachable, right? So even I feel, I've never been in a boardroom per se. I feel, should you be like that, even in the boardroom, when the stakeholders are even firing at you, because you are remaining teachable, you'll hear what they say, knowing that they are saying it from their points of view to guard their interests. So it's not about you. So when they throw those arrows at you, they're not throwing them at you in person. They're throwing at the office or the representation of what you are. You are able to then to say, okay, wait a minute, that was a jab at my job. Maybe there's a blind spot there. You are able to say, can I come back to you? I didn't prepare that. I'll come back to you. Give me 3-4 days. However, can I answer you here? And here is what we're doing now, and here's the limit. Funny enough, after you've given all of that, they say, no, actually you've answered me. No need for you to write a name. You've actually answered me.
But that vulnerability is needed to kickstart the entire process.
And then when the ego is at the front, you're not going to hear me. You're not even going to hear them when they talk to you. And that applies with everything. The reason I do radio, I do it for 2 reasons. I love music. It's at the core of why I do it. Number 2, I love people, observing people in particular. People are fascinating beings. When last did you take a solo lunch? Only one. Go sit at a restaurant, one man. Put the phone face down. Have your sunglasses on, okay, it's fine. Because one more TV might disturb you. But you just want to observe people. Yeah, you're going to have a simple light meal. And then as people walk by, make observations, look at them, be fascinated by them. If there's a couple walking by, create stories in your head as you look at them. Baba Lula. So he might be like, more diamond over because he's worth of one piece.
So.
And then you come back. That mistake is expensive.
Very expensive.
Yes, yes. Look at those bags. That's a radio show. Wait a minute. Hi, welcome to the best tea in the city, Car 959. Today, girls, can I buy forgiveness? What do you mean, T? No, can I? You realize I've done something wrong. I didn't, disclose. And now that you caught me, can I take you like, say, go Diamond Rock and you can pick any pair of shoes? Can I buy forgiveness? And if I can, I don't know what I've done, but you can tell me what will be fitting. I don't interview someone I'm not interested in. I don't. You're gonna sense it as a listener. This is just a Q&A. I don't do Q&As. I don't ask a question waiting for another. I'm having conversations. How do I have a conversation with somebody I'm not interested in? All my guests, go to them from the top 10 days to now. Ask them, what does T say to you before you get on the show? Same line. I don't do Q&As. I have conversations. Do not let my questions limit you. If you want to take it somewhere, please take it there. I'll follow you. Because you are the story. You are the page I am interested in reading. I don't want to ask you questions that I can Google. Where you born? Come on. You can Google that. I want you to tell me about the situation, the environment around your birth. Something I can't Google. Something that is going to take a writer long to just describe that moment, And it will be best if it comes from your mouth, but only if you're comfortable to share it. Fame, if that's what you're chasing, unfortunately, fame comes to you. You don't go get it. Fame is an endorsement, but are you endorsed for the right reasons? Are you endorsed with the true essence of who you are? Or are you faking it? Because if you're gonna fake it, you better keep up with it, and soon you're gonna be tired, and then you're gonna be called out. 2, there's something called timing. God's timing. Do not underestimate God's timing. If it's your time, Jose, it's your time. Nothing will stand in the way of whose idea or person whose time has come. Nothing. Nothing. If it's your time, every door will open because it's your time. There are these distractions. There are these pseudo, call it science that says you can make it now. You're going to end up doing foolish things to get the clout. And that clout, when it fades, can't sustain it. That there's something called late bloomers. There's something called child stars. Study both of them. Child stars, where are they now? Late bloomers, how far did it take them to bloom? And then tell me if there's a science to it, if there's a formula. Should you find that formula, trust me, you've got the secret to life. Go, sell it like KFC. Worldwide. You have made your money because you found the secret to what timing is. There's no such. Your timing is your timing. Keep going. Keep moving.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Only a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me here, and all the best to everyone.